What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm here again. Anybody who was here on Sunday night, man, yeah. Let me go get that really quick. I actually want to go get that. So yeah, my ball lock gate broke. You guys were watching that. Remember how I found that little piece? Well, I eventually did find that big piece. See if it'll show up. Yeah, I found that. I found that thing. Look at that. That was just sitting up in the playfield. So I found it. Ordered a new piece. It was like $3. I should have ordered a bunch of. I did get an extra one, but I should have ordered the right side too because eventually that'll break. The spinner gates will probably all break too, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I got a tournament tomorrow. The monthly tournament down the road from my house. And every night before a tournament, I just I try to play a little bit. It used to be all virtual. Now I play this. And I'm still trying to roll the DMD on this. I haven't done it yet, but we're going to get there. Just hanging out, man. I got like an hour. Hopefully it doesn't break again while I'm playing it. That would suck. So when you're trying to roll, when I'm trying to roll a DMD here, what I want to do is I want to get extra balls. So I want to get the kill. So I want to hit that Yagog kicker that you can backhand like this. Well, we'll try it again. The ball comes back to that flipper a lot too. That's a little early. That sucked. Let me do a better example of that. Because if you can get to that first multi-ball with an extra ball, you're really good. You can do it easier from this flipper. Just like that. And then when I'm on extra easy, even if that ball shoots down the middle, it'll give it back to me. Ooh, that was brutal. I do this as long as I can do it, and if I have to fill out the lock and stuff while I'm in the interim, I can do that too. That's brutal. There we go. It's really nice when you can get in the groove with that shot. That's not good. I have no kickback though. I have no kickback. Need my kickback back, damn it. Because like now I'll get the extra ball, but I basically just wasted. I'll keep playing this one now. I knew that not having that kickback was going to come back to haunt me. All right. So let us go ahead then. Once you get the extra ball, then you actually do want to start going for the locks. Just like that. Just like that. I'm locked on. Let's see what we're dealing with here. How are y'all doing though? If anybody's here, man, let me know. Because this is me hanging out, talking, and I know there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. We're gonna do the Wizard Room on Monday. We're gonna do Star Wars actually, VPX Star Wars. But until that day comes, you guys haven't really heard anything of what I had to say about the whole Zen and At Games misery. All right, I'm trying to. Okay, I was not trying to do that, but I'll give you that back at least. Yeah, I know, right, Ryan? Well, so like I said, I replaced, well, okay, I was gonna say the ball's already in there. That's because I locked in there. I replaced that gate. It's a little piece of metal wire. It's like $3. And luckily, all the gates on this game, they make them all the spinners, everything, like, because those will break. If something weird breaks on it, then you might be in trouble. But as long as those are breaking, I shouldn't have a problem. The only problem is that when you're streaming, it sucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Third time's charm? Nope. I'm in real trouble here. Can't hit the... There. Struggling. Jay. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I saw that you got that, how do you like that Jaws, man? A little out of my price range, but I'll tell you what. I bought this from Nashville. It's like $2,300. I've put a couple hundred into it now. I'm telling you what, this F-14 might be one of the best examples going right now. Like, I've redone all the lights. I got all the LEDs in. I got it themed with the red on the left, blue on the right. I put super brights down towards the bottom. I put a trough light in so you can see the flippers. I put 2 spotlights up here. Like, I know it kind of blows out the stream. In real life, it doesn't look like that. But there's a spotlight up there now, so because one of the big things about this game is that the upper part of the playfield can get really dark. Like, you can't see anything. So that's good to go. I got lighted, I replaced my flipper buttons and I got lighted flipper buttons now. I fixed the dome lights, man. This thing is awesome. I'm actually excited because I'm running a poker tournament on Thursday, and the guy who runs the Pinball League is coming over to my house. He hasn't seen this machine yet. And he scoffed at my 4K. I don't think he's going to scoff at this. This thing is beautiful and it's playing amazing. I've only played Jaws like once in the wild. It was a premium too, so it was nice, but I just, you know, when you play it out in the wild, you only get like a couple games. I didn't learn shit. I was just like, yeah, it'd be cool to, okay, now I'm talking. It would be cool to have and learn, but I didn't learn it in the 20 minutes that I played it. I'm learning this game though, but it's going to take me a couple games probably before I get a good game going. That's stupid. I got my tilt set pretty generously, but I guess not that generously. I'm about to get another extra ball. Can't see shit. We'll try to get like 2 million this. Let's get a fighter jackpot. It looks kind of blunt, like it's hard to get it to make the camera do it justice, but in person, I've never seen an F-14 nicer than this one. And I know that's just, I kind of have to say that because it's mine, right? But no, I'm being serious. Well, that's some bullshit. I put a lot of work into this thing. Come on, let's just get the multi-ball. Make it, okay, nope, I didn't get the multi-ball. That's my warm-up game. That's just stupid. A 3D video mode. You're talking about Jaws, right? Like I said, I haven't dug into that game. But that's the nice thing about those modern sterns. Like, you get that Jaws, or you get a Godzilla, or a King Kong, or a James Bond. They're very deep. Those are great games to own. Honestly, not that great of games to play in an arcade, just because unless you've played it for hours and hours and hours, you're never even going to scratch the surface. Whereas a game like this, you can learn it in a minute and you can try to know what you're doing. Not saying that I'm not knocking those games either. I'm just saying like those are games that are really nice to own because you could never get. I like the time it will take you to get tired of those games is going to take a lot longer than a game like this. Whereas I'm not going to get tired of this because this is like my training tool for when I'm trying to get ready for League, which yeah, I'm looking real good. I'm just going to start over. But you know, somebody who just wants to round out their arcade, this game is, there's not much to it. All right, from here on out, I'm not going to restart. Oh, I did a little early. First goal is to just get to the multi-ball and get a jackpot. Normally I would nudge that up, but I'm not at that point yet where I'm really getting into this. Oh, I was gonna say, I have flight insurance. I was like, what do I have an extra ball for? That's the flight insurance, which, good thing I guess I had it because it was gonna give it back to me because I suck so bad. Because I'm playing on extra easy, guys. Doesn't get easier than this. I'm on baby shark mode. I'm trying to get that extra ball. Wow, that was a horrible miss. Okay. Yeah, I saw that you had that Godzilla, dude. Like, a Godzilla and a Jaws right next to each other, that's gotta be life goals achieved. One day, when I get the money, I had to start somewhere. I had to start with this. The fact that I even got this is crazy because I wasn't really in the market for it. But I'm like, I knew that I would really want this game, but a game that's 40 years old and you're going to buy it used, you're only going to really get it if it comes for sale near you. Like, I'm not going to make a 10-hour road trip to go buy it. It came for sale 45 minutes up the road at an arcade, so you knew that it was probably going to be at least halfway decent. Like, it's not like, I mean, I guess a home use one will be different, but the thing is that, like, sometimes people just let their home machines go to shit too, especially these older ones. Okay. All right. I gotta get the kickback. I actually would have thought I would have got it right there. I'm gonna get it right here. A good couple shots there. All right, let's get the lock. All right, coolio. Yeah, Ryan. This is one of the fastest games ever made. It's a Steve Ritchie game, and this was designed to be in arcades and to just take your money. It was not designed to you're gonna play this for an hour. But that makes you better. But I gotta get to them. I'll show, because basically this whole game is you're just trying to get to the multi-ball and you're trying to get the fighter jackpot. And to roll a DMD, you gotta do that like 4 times. You gotta get like 4 fighter jackpots. Okay, there we go. No! I mean, I'm still good, but damn. That's brutal. Brutal. With a capital B and a capital Rudel. That sucked. You can have we have a thing in our league where, you know, if you play this game, like when you're on your ball, if you play it for longer than 15 seconds, you did pretty damn good. See, like, usually when it hits the top of that slingshot, if you forward nudge it, you can get out of the trouble of getting in there. Because that right out lane is a danger, because theoretically, you should always have this rescue on. But if you don't, you never have anything over there. So you don't ever want to be over there. Post pass are really hard. So I just don't bother. And then god damn it. All right, we'll start another one. Quick games. How, I mean, we've only been playing for like 10 minutes. All right. Try this again. I'm looking like a real putz. Oh, don't lose my kickback. Oh, it gave me back. It gave it back to me. Look at that. Damn it. I think I gotta turn my tilt down a little bit. Like, that's just brutal. Dude, I saved that and everything. I know, and one of the reasons why I wanted this game is because the main league that I play in, he has this game. And I don't think his tilt is set up that hard, because I don't think I've ever tilted on that machine over there. Stupid. I'm just going to blitz through about 5 games. But then in this game, if you get in the zone and you get into the multi-balls, you can get a couple fighter jackpots really fast if you're good. Really. Yeah, it didn't matter. I lost the ball. Well, yeah, flight insurance. Flight insurance is when the game tells you, man, you really suck. We'll give you an extra ball. You get it for like 30 seconds on your third ball if you don't reach a certain score. Unbelievable. All right, let's regroup. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, thanks, Ryan. It's easy to set up as far as like my stream. My stream is easy to set up. I actually have my little rig that I normally stream on my 4K sitting on a Yeti cooler, so it sits up a little higher. That's pretty funny, right? But no, this I had the game set up really nicely too. You wouldn't know it from me playing, but it plays really well. I'll do it eventually. All right, let's get an extra ball. Well, first let's get the kickback. All right, we got the kickback regained, and then we missed. And then we just lose it immediately. That's just so brutal. Should we post pass it? See, that's the thing. That happens more often than not when I post pass it. All right, now we go into multi-ball. No, Ben, no, it's just, well, you know, Friday nights before a tournament, probably, because the tournaments are always once a month and they're on Saturdays, and I'm going to be playing the night before a tournament on my machine, because this is how I'm getting ready. I'm hoping that when I play tomorrow, I get this machine. Now, it's not going to be on baby mode, but I'll still have a feel for it, right? You fucker. Should have nudged it. Should have done the up nudge. Well, hopefully, if I get in the multi-ball, I will get an extra ball, because I can get at least one safe landing. Okay, there goes my kickback. Look at that spin. That spin was gross on there. Let's get the kickback. Get up there. All right, here we go. We just need one safe landing for that extra ball. I just lost the ball. Well, we just got the extra ball already. Get up there! Oh, you're trying to hit that. Oh, you're trying to hit it back up there again. I got nothing. I got nothing from that multi-ball. And I just... That's how you throw a game away right there, bro. Over practice. I'm going to play for like an hour, man. That's the thing. You guys are going to watch. I'm playing for like an hour. And one of the reasons I want to do this too is in case you guys have any questions. Ben, Ryan, Jay, you guys want to know how I feel about like that whole at games and Zen madness going on? This is a place to ask. Because I don't have Skoljo or Chilada love that have to agree or disagree with what I'm saying. Not that that's a big deal, but I can say whatever I want here and not have to worry about how they look. Because I have an opinion, for sure. Okay, that's bullshit. All right, let's just start anew. All right, here we go. Let's get a sip. Get a sip. What do I think of it? Well, in the abstract, I don't think that I never thought the Zen games were that good on at games. Okay? When they first came out, you remember how bad that lag was on like the Addams Family and Attack from Mars before they did their lag fix? Unplayable. Then they fixed it, and it was still never like, it was like just barely good enough, right? And it's nothing really against like Zen, but the fact that they were just like giving us the games and the at games was just, we were just getting the games, and I spent hundreds of dollars on them. And in the past couple of months, it just seemed like they were getting worse and worse and worse. And then look at like Swords of Fury and Black Knight 2000. Now the sound was getting fucked up. So the fact that we can't buy them on at games anymore, I honestly am kind of glad, because you know what that means for me? I don't gotta buy them anymore, because if I wasn't doing the Wizard Room where I was playing the new games and talking about them, I would not have bought a Zen game in the last 6 months, probably since the New Year. So in the last 4 months, 5 months, I wouldn't have bought them. And now that we don't have them, I don't have to buy them. And I have been on the VPX beta for a long time now, and some of the games on there completely blow what we have on Zen out of the water. Some of the Magic Pixel games, even performance-wise, are out of the water. Now, some of them kind of suck, but I was not disappointed when I heard that Zen was done with that games. Wasn't disappointed one iota. Where I do feel bad, though, where I feel bad are the people that bought like an HDP. I feel bad for those people that you were kind of like almost guaranteed when you bought the system that you were going to get some Zen games, and now you're not going to get them. That's some bullshit. But as far as me, I've already bought everything I wanted to get, and I've bought 4 months worth of stuff that I don't even want. And now what are they, just Williams 10? They got like Diner and Comet. I couldn't give a shit less about those games. And because I guarantee you, if we got those on the 4K, they'd be lagging like a son of a bitch, and they wouldn't even be fun anyways. So that's what I think. I think if they do like the VPX stuff, then, because now it's given me more of an incentive to get back into that again. And there's some awesome stuff on there, and I'm really glad that Jeff has made the rounds saying that he's going to make that public eventually. We don't know how long that'll be. We'll see if it actually even happens too. But if he does, man, you're not gonna miss Zen. The only thing that about Zen that I would miss is like versus VPX is like leaderboards, because you don't get, like VPX, you kind of don't really have leaderboards, but a worthy compromise. And I've had this machine now for the last couple months, and I'm kind of just been more obsessed with real pinball anyways. So my opinion kind of is moot in that regard, because I hardly even play my 4K anymore. I do it for the show, for YouTube. That's about it. Okay. That was almost there. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. We're on ball 1, 2. This is looking really good. Ben, did you get that Williams pack on, because you have VR now, right? Did you get it? Oh, you bastard. That sucks. Fucker. Or have you just played it like in the wild? What a weird shot that was, huh? I got the kickback. It went up the Yagov kicker, off the flipper, and into the lock. I'm lucky that I didn't lose that ball there. I'm going to be lined up for an extra ball here soon. There's the replay extra ball. I got the kill extra ball. I might have gotten both of them. No, it says I got one extra ball. I got one kill left. You bastard. Missed it. Missed it. Nice. First place on Diner. Well, that would lead me to believe that you like that game. I know a lot of people do like it. When I watched it, I was like, I don't really care about this. But watching it, oh God. There we go. Watching it and playing it are two different things. We're in good shape here. Now we just go for locks here, because once you get the kills all the way and you get your extra ball, you don't worry about those anymore until the next ball. Oh, that was brutal. What a brutal bounce that was. There was a good shot there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh. Okay, we're still in good shape. If I get it in the lock, I get both of them. But I don't want to do a post pass right there. Let's work on the multiplier. Nah, that sucks. We got the kickback. Oh! There we go. We're gonna get another multi-ball. Well, we gotta fill that out one more time, actually. Still on ball 1 with an extra ball. Ball 1 with an extra ball. Gotta fill out Tomcat again. And, yeah, well, at least that gives you 1 or 2 letters. Whoa. Whew, I got lucky. Oh, no, I can't believe I didn't get the kickback. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I was going to lose it. And I got to get that back again now. Damn it. I thought that I hit the rescue on the one shot up there, but I guess I missed it. Now I got to start it. I got to do it again. I got to fill out all 6 letters again. There's a lot right there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, I didn't hit that? Oh, man. All right, we got the kickback back. Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go. All right. Damn, it didn't stop. Fuck you. Whoo, come on, and it went right down the freaking kickback again. You go for the multi-ball or you go for the kickback? I'm going for the multi-ball. Maybe I'll get the kickback out off the rip here. There, I got the kickback. No, I lost. No, I lost him! You gotta be shitting me. That is some bullshit, man. I was so worried about getting the kickback that I lost the balls. Yeah, the at games, again, time and time again, they fumble the ball when they need to make. Sometimes it's not. You don't have to make a move every single day. Like, you can tell that at games is literally posting shit every day because they're trying to bury the Zen nonsense under the rug, and you're not going to bury it. It's just making yourself look bad. Like, what the hell was? What the hell was? Oh, we're making OTG 200. Oh, now we're making it. We're keeping it at 100. Why? Why were they doing that? Why would they make it 200 anyways? Makes no sense to me. Which it doesn't even make a difference to me. And honestly, I don't know how many people that actually makes a difference to. Most people that I know already have the whole system. Like, we bought it early. We bought everything. I don't have to worry. I don't have to pay shit for OTG. I don't think. And I'm never going to use it anyways. But like, that's one thing that I'll say in defense of at games is that everybody is all in an uproar about how much they're charging for OTG and external applications. I don't know anybody of my friends personally that own the machines that even applies to. Which honestly almost makes it worse in a way because it seems like they're trying to make money where there's not probably a whole lot of money to be made. They're trying to screw the one person that doesn't have OTG that wants it. So, I don't know. Now I'm trying to get back in the lock again. I mean, the game's over, essentially. I could get a kill extra ball, I guess. Really? Really? You fuck. That should have hit the top of the flipper again. But it didn't. So what did we get? Like 2? We got like 3 million? Crock of shit that was. We got a third of the way there. Dude, I can get that many points in 2 minutes on this game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ben. I know that we all have it. Yeah, I know it. Like, they made it 200, and then they brought it back to 100 within like a day. I'm wondering how many people actually bought it when it went to 200. I saw some people on Facebook were talking like, I bought it because I was worried that it was going to go up in price again, which I don't know why it would keep going. I don't know why it would keep going up in price, but I mean, I guess it went from 0 to 100, and then it went from 100 to 200, so I guess I could see it going up further, but this OTG doesn't seem like it's... You should only be buying that if you've literally got the computer and you're ready to hook it up like now. Otherwise, it's not something that you need. Look at this. I'm just going to keep starting over. So what you're supposed to do when it comes down like that is you give it a forward nudge, and because if it hits the top of the slingshot, if you give it a forward nudge, it gives it a little bit more power, and it can bump off of that post. If you just sit there and watch it, you pretty much are at the mercy of whatever they give you. Sometimes that's good. See, but then I nudged it there. You see that, and it still screwed me over. All right, okay, let's play this game out. I don't want to get in the habit of restarting, because what my fear is when I get into League in that tournament tomorrow, if I play this machine, if I've constantly like trained myself to be restarting the game, God forbid I'm in the middle of a tournament and I accidentally restart the game. Then I look like an idiot. You know what I mean? All right, let's get the lock. There we go. All right. I started really good that game there. That was crazy. Yeah, I get that. I'm not saying that there weren't people out there that didn't have it. It's just that a lot of us did already have it, which is, like I said, it actually almost makes at games look even worse, because they're trying to get money from people that are their newer customers, not their loyal fans who are gonna who would pay for it. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. And full disclosure, guys, they've come to me more than once. They wanted, I could have been an influencer if I wanted to. I told them no both times. I didn't tell them to kick rocks or anything, but I told them no. Especially like the last time they came to me was and the ball so rarely gets stuck right there. I actually have a ball locked in there anyway, so I can just wait for it to get kicked out. But it was when I started doing the flipper battles. It was when I did the joust. They actually asked me again, because they were going to start donating to a prize pool. But then I had to like sign contracts and shit. And so I just like, yeah, no thanks. That's not me, man. I'm not doing that. All right, let's get... Okay, I guess we started over a game when we had an extra ball. We had a ball locked there already. So, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. I had the two balls locked. I restarted when I shouldn't have done that. See, you get in a bad habit. You can do shit like that, and you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. But sometimes I look back and I'm like, man, maybe I should have. I always call it, maybe I should have sold my soul to the devil. No. Because you want to know why I never did that? Because when I do my shows and I do my tournaments and I talk whenever I want to stream. I want to be able to say what I want to say, and I don't want anybody telling me you can't be doing that. Don't be talking like that. Make sure, and in your next video, talk about this. Nobody tells me what to put on my videos. I've been that way for 2 years, and I'm not changing. Come on. Yeah. Why would I keep my kickback game? Why would I want that? I don't want that. That's for losers. You fucker. I guess I can start a new game. That's good. Yeah, Ben, I don't have any interest in I don't even really have that much interest in the 4K, even the at game side. I'm more interested in like VPX from here on out. In case you guys haven't been watching, Skull Joe. It was either this. I don't think it's gonna happen with this week. He would have needed to win. Maybe he still will. He's gonna overtake my spot on the IFPA leaderboards. But shit, I've only played like 3 tournaments this season, and I was gonna play like last night, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play because if I play for a little bit, I can at least get some points because you know the points for the tournaments now are like twice what they used to be. And I was like, I'll play, and if I get like 5th, I'll get some points and I'll stay ahead a little bit. And it was like, oh, you got to play the Hippie and Primal Carnage Deluxe. I was like, yeah, no thanks. I'd rather hold my daughter than play those pieces of crap. Okay. Usually, if it's the M flashing on the left side, I'll go for it. The O, maybe. I'll go for it. Watch this. See? Because normally you don't want to go for those because it's kind of dangerous. But like, if you can get it, why wouldn't you want to do that? And now that I've got this machine, like this is, and I'm saying this machine, but I've also got the friend down the road who's got 30 machines. I'm more interested in that. So it's a good thing that I never signed a contract because I don't need, because the only, like when you guys, if you watch me on the Wizard Room, like from here on out, I'm only doing it because I really just want to do it and it's fun. And I have no obligation. If I don't want to do the Wizard Room on Monday, I don't have to do shit if I don't want to. We're going to. We're gonna do Star Wars on Monday, May the 4th. We're doing Star Wars. We're doing the Sega VPX Star Wars trilogy. That's gonna be fun because that's a sick game on VPX. I didn't have that kickback? What the are you kidding me? How long has it been? How long have I been rolling without that? See, that's the thing. It's like that catches me by surprise because I never not have that. That was just dumb. All right, let's get the million. We can probably start working on our kills. We could still make something of this game. Get 2 kills. We got 2 kills. And it's over. And it's over. She gone. Yeah. Yeah, chill out of love, don't you think? Like, that's the thing. It's like I don't need to be doing that, man. Nothing against anybody. Okay, that's not what I'm about. But yeah, you're not gonna see me doing that. I have no that is not on my agenda whatsoever. I would have ripped up my contract right then. Talking about what Shalata Love said. I would have ripped it up right then. I'd have been like, bro, no. Get the fuck out of here. It is what it is, though. Come on, man. And there was actually no saving that, believe that or not. That threaded the freaking needle over there. No nudge was saving that. I would have tilted before I even touched it. Shalata Love, how's it going though, bro? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that Star Wars on Monday. I'm glad that what I will say that I'm glad about, as far as the whole VPX thing, you know, for a while, there's a good save there. For a while, the launcher was expired, and that was when Jeff said, "Oh, we're gonna make this public here soon." I thought for sure that meant we're not getting another launcher until they fix it. So at least we got that. All right, I'm starting over again. Fuck that. I want to get a multi-ball in the first ball. What is that? I relit the kills again. Every once in a while, when you do a save, you can backhand that lock, but you're never gonna backhand it just sitting there. Hit the rescue. It's usually pretty safe, but sometimes you hit that just right, it comes right down the middle. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. All right, let's get the backhands going here. Oh! That should have been good. Try it again. Oh, it rattled out! It actually stuck up there for a minute. You see that? See, like that backhand, that's so cheap. That's not supposed to do that. But you get lucky sometimes. Uh-oh. I was gonna say that could go in. That could go. Who knows how it's gonna bounce off that flipper? Let's just ride it out. We're gonna get an extra ball here. So Ben says the Gottlieb refresh. I'll talk about that for a second. So, did you guys see that post that they made? I think Ad Games made it, and they were talking about, hey, you know, we're gonna do the Gottlieb refresh. Dude, the picture they posted. I don't think that was because like you could see. I think they had like Genie, and like there was another game like it was Genie on the left side, and then there was another game on the right side. They looked amazing, but I'm pretty sure that that could be AI for all I know. It's probably not what they're doing. But if the games look like that and they play like standard Magic Pixel physics games, dude, that would restore my dude, I would be balling on the 4K for a month playing Black Hole and Haunted House and shit like that and Wipeout. Like, dude, that if they made Wipeout like super sick and they made it like is like true like 4K, great graphics like they do on their Magic Pixel games, and then and the physics are good, that would blow the VPX version out of the water. Looking forward to that. Hopefully that actually happens. We shall see. If I was at games, if I would be making sure that was coming to fruition, like that was a real thing. And don't jerk us around on that. Don't see like when they post the picture of what the table looks like, I'm taking that with a grain of salt because it was already in the background anyways. But if they post another one and that's like the foreground and that's like, hey, this is what we're working on and look at this, it better look like that or I will be pissed. Because Gottlieb games are unplayable right now. I mean, shit, half of them don't even have sound. I need my kickback. Just like that. I was gonna nudge that, but I saw it was gonna thread the needle, so I didn't have to do that. Okay. We should get the replay. Maybe we'll get an extra ball. We could do something here. Get a couple fighter jackpots. Let's not lose the balls immediately. One ball hit the glass there. Did you hear that? There it goes. There it goes. And that one ball was dicking around on the slingshots the whole time, too. What a joke that was. Let's get our extra ball. Maybe. All right, we got the extra ball. Okay. We got that at least. I don't need kills anymore, but that does spot me a kill letter, or a Tomcat letter, so I should be able to get the one. I'm really screwing up the multi-balls. I'll get there. And shit, I've already been playing for how long? I'm probably almost done. And I'm not going to get a high score every night. That sucks. Come on. All right, we got the replay. And then we had an extra ball too, right? Okay. And one thing about this game in real life too, if you just hold that flipper up, the ball will roll off. But if you hit the flipper hard as the ball is coming down, it'll stop it. All right. What you really want to do when you got like that extra ball light show going off, you don't want to be dealing with that bullshit. Okay. All right. That looks good. Looks like I can get myself another drink. I love this game though, man. That's one thing about Zen, man. Zen has the Williams license. They have the license for this game, okay? Why did they never make this game? On the Pinball arcade, when that was Farsight, they made it. They made it pretty good. Can't believe they never made this. But good thing they didn't. Because you want to know what the problem is? This game is so fast. And you need the timing so dialed in. You need no latency. So like when I'm playing in real life, I need every millisecond of timing that I can get. If we would have got this on at games, it would have been a complete shit show. We would have been able to play it somewhat, but it would not have been fun. All right, I can lock that third ball. Yeah, I know. Didn't those picks look pretty sick, dude? I'm hoping, dude, like if that is something that, you know, if At Games got their act together and got the Gottlieb games going good, that would be a major selling point for those machines. Like that would be like, okay, we got the Gottlieb games and we have them awesome, and you're not going to get them anywhere else this awesome. That would be a major selling point. So if I had anything to say to At Games, get that right. You have to get that right now, because if you don't get that right, man, I mean, what does it matter anyways, I guess? I mean, if they don't get it right, they're already up Shit's Creek without a paddle. But now, it's like, now they're up Shit's Creek without even a goddamn canoe if they can't get that right. Need the kickback. All right, we gotta fill out the letters again. Oh boy, that's not good. All right, we got 2 letters left. I can get the M on the rip here. Got it? Woo! I got lucky! Oh, man, I was just praying that it was going to hit the tip of that flipper. It very easily could not have. All right, we got it now. No, we don't. There we go. All right, now let's get the multi-ball. If we don't get it here, we have to fill out the letters again. Oh, I thought I was trying to volley it. Oh, I tried it again. No! Damn you, motherfucker. Now I gotta fill them all out again. I should have got my multiplier up higher too. I had a lot of bonus there. Damn. You fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the problem with this game, man. You can do really good on a ball, and then you lose it, and your next ball can easily be 10 seconds long, and it just adds salt to the wounds. Like, what did I do wrong there? I didn't do that. Now the game's over. Like, we were in a really good spot there, and now the game's over. Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, thank you. You serious? Oh, God. That's just so bad. So bad! Ah, shit. I got another, like, half hour. But that's like sitting here talking, too. So if they were going to make more Gottlieb tables, like Ben, if they were going to make more, what do they need? I feel like they have a lot of the heavy hitters. What ones don't they have? Honestly, man, I would love to have a black hole in real life. Now, I understand that it would be a freaking nightmare to own. Like, those games, like that era of Gottlieb games is pretty hard to deal with. But man, I would love a black hole. Put it right next to my F-14, man, and that would just be. And when you get that black hole, man, like, you deck it all out with LEDs, man. You make that shit super bright and blue. Man, that thing would be so sexy. Dude, I almost wouldn't even mind if it didn't even work, as long as it just looked cool. Because that thing, that's like a masterpiece. All right, come on. Get all three. I like that. Boom. I'm locked down. I do love this game though. This is one of Williams' best in the 80s. This and High Speed were some of the best in the 80s from Williams. 87. This game's almost 40 years old, man. I wasn't even a thought in anybody's mind when this game was made. Well, I'm gonna tilt that because I'm trying to save it. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any bonus there, right? Right down the freaking middle. Unbelievable. And another one. Where did that one ball go? It's stuck up there. It's stuck in there again. I need to probably, maybe like I'd probably unscrew this one trough here and just screw it back in. But I'm just going to play. And eventually, like if I was in a tournament, what you'd have to do right now is you'd call the tournament director over. They'd take the glass down and they'd put that ball in the shooter lane. I'm not doing all that bullshit. I'm just gonna play. Eventually, I'll probably hit it. Yeah, I got a safe landing. Is that the first one tonight? See how long it takes me to hit that ball. It's gonna shoot it out now because it went into that lock. So I'm gonna have 2 balls here. It went right down the middle. And you know what? That's fitting. You know what? That's fair. That's fair game because I cheated there anyways. That's totally fair. I'm okay with it. Yeah, what I could probably do is just unscrew the top of that trough and just use a little elbow grease and just push it off to the side a little bit and just have it so that one corner of the trough is just, instead of it being like this, it's like this. I'll fix it, but I mean, it's so rare when that shit happens. It's almost not even worth it because you could break something. All right, I got the extra ball lit. Oh, I was gonna say, is it gonna give it to me? I gotta stop the ball here. There we go. Look at that. See that you can stop it. You can stop it there if you hit it correctly. 2 extra balls. Fighter jackpot 700. All right, we got a lot of work to do though. That was a great shot. Not good, not cool, not cool. I waited too long. Damn it, what the fuck? What is going on here? Okay. Trying to get the kick back there. All right. Good shot. Good shot. Big Hurt. I've never heard of it. I have to check it out. Wouldn't surprise me if it was on VPX. How many Golly games does that games have though? Like so they had 4 packs. I mean, shit, they had like 5 games in a pack. Do we have is it like 20? I know it's over a dozen. How many do they have? But they've got some heavy hitters in there. They got Black Hole, they got Haunted House, they got Teed Off, Rescue 911, Wipeout, Class of 1812, Genie. And then they have some of the older ones. Like I would, and it's funny, they included Jack's Open in the picture that they posted. If they made Jack's Open awesome, dude, that'd be one of my favorite EM games. Dude, that game is just so sick. I love that game. If it was not playing on a PlayStation 2, that would be awesome. But I mean, they've got a bunch. All right, got to get the kick back again. Great, great. Good shot, good shot. Nice. Let's go. All right, let's get back into the multi-ball. We got to fill them out one more time. Here we go. Stop. All right, so this is a tough spot here because to get to the blue targets up there, right? The cat targets, you have to actually hit this orbit, which is not too hard from the rough flipper, but now you're flirting with either clipping that center target or hitting the flipper up there. It's actually way easier when you're on whatever flipper down here to hit that orbit. like backhanding this to that orbit is super easy. But then I'm only going for the red targets, which I do need the M. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna backhand this, go for the M, and maybe while I'm up there I can start flipping the balls around and I flipping the ball around and I hit the cat targets. And then I missed. So I got up to the cat targets anyways, and I freaking, god damn it, man, I talk a big game, and then I hit one shot and I just look like an idiot. Let's get over 5 million though. Let's get over 5 million. Not even worry about 5 million. Let's get, I think my top 4 on my DMD, I think it's like 4.6 million to get into the top 4. So let's just try to do that, right? Let's try to put our initials in before we end the stream. That'd be fun. There's a shitty shot if I ever saw one. Could I hit something, please? Oh my god, man. It is just busting my balls! Dude, that busted my balls so hard. Am I still on ball 2 at least? Okay. It's just that was just gross. We got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing and we'll like it! That's how a game ends in a period of 30 seconds. And there we go. Just in case I wasn't done already, we'll just use the kickback. Thank you very much. And we got it back, but I bet you it goes away. All right, we got to get the O. See, I got the O there. Jesus. All right. I even did the post pass there. I'm just post passing it because I'm just practicing. I'm trying to get better. Oh, gee, thanks. Put it up there for a multi-ball. Yeah, look at that save, huh? I deserve a multi-ball at this point. God damn, bro. This game busts your balls happily. We were looking really good there, but we didn't get it. So, what I'll do after, I'll play one more game. Well, the thing is I'm looking at the BME there. Let me read the other messages too. Yeah, the post pass on this game, on this particular machine, when I go to League, it's actually not that, like, his machine, and this is the thing about real pinball, guys, every single machine is absolutely different, all right? So, like, if you get good at a post pass, you can do it on a lot of machines, but the exact timing that you need is a little different every single machine. His, in League, is actually not that hard. His machine actually leans a little bit to the right, so maybe that has a little bit to do with it. But and mine's dead center. But the post pass on this machine is really hard. Like, you're never trying to post pass from the left to the right. There's no point in the game where you're on the left flipper going, man, I really need to be on the right flipper. You want to be on the left flipper because that gets you up to the launch, that gets you up the left orbit, and that can get you to the Yagov kicker too. You always want to be on the left. So anytime you're going to want to do a post pass, you're going to be trying to go from the right to the left. And dude, man, when the ball hits off of the post here and comes back to this flipper, only like one, like even like with, first of all, the timing is like you actually have to hold it. You got to let the ball travel a little bit here because it's not really fast. Because like a lot of times if you do it too fast, it just comes right back. You got to hold it a little bit, and it seems like the perfect timing when it puts it over there, it puts so much spin on the ball. The ball comes over there and it's spinning like a top. So when it hits this flipper, it's like the only way you're gonna like if I'm trying to hit a post pass, I'm trying to go from the left to the right to hit it up to the launch 9 times out of 10 when I'm trying to do a post pass there. You have to hit it when the ball is coming over there in the air, because if you let the ball hit the flipper, maybe you're going to try to like hold it up there, it's going to just spin right off. So you have to volley it. So it's really tricky. Like let me try a couple. See, this is a good thing to do. Like if I'm getting ready for league tomorrow, I would never need to do this. Well, it's actually, the post pass timing is actually really weird, because what I would think would be the post pass timing is the timing to hit it into that Yagov kicker. But let's get it over there. I'll get it over there. Eventually. Not worry about the score. Just go, go, go. I want to get it over there. See, but this is the thing though, is like, okay, I actually should have stopped it. If I'm in league, right? If I was in this spot, if I was like right here, and like, let's say I knew I could lock the ball and I'd be getting ready for multi-ball, I'd actually, if I was like desperately, like let's say I was on ball 3, right? And this is my last chance, and maybe I'm behind by like 500,000 points, and I've got 1 shot left for multi-ball, then this would be a time I probably would want to go for the post pass, because I'm so desperate to hit that shot that I just need to go for it. If I was on like ball 1, I wouldn't even risk it. I would just, I can pump up my bonus in the meantime, and maybe I'll get back over here. But if I was here and I needed to hit this post pass, get rid of that. Here's one thing. The guys over there at League have like 50 pieces of glass. I'm gonna see if I can get one of them tomorrow, or at least talk to them about it, because there's actually, the glass is actually chipped up there, but under where you can't see it. It's under like with the part where it goes in, but it's like it's a little chipped, and I can tell I'm like, one of these days it's gonna crack. That's besides the point. So if I'm gonna post pass this, when the ball hits the slingshot and it comes back to the flipper and it comes over here, I really have to hit it on the fly, because I'll try to stop it, right? And it'll probably do it. It'll probably do what I'm talking about. Now that was perfect. That was so unusual for it to do that, right? Now let's see if I can get it back. I'm actually looking really good right here. That's 2 for 2. That's really unusual, but let's try it again. But I'll be doing this. Okay, now what I said just completely doesn't, it's just bullshit, because it looks like I'm having no problems. I'm telling you, man, sometimes it does do that spin thing, though. Because you gotta, like, if you do it too fast, that's what it does. I mean, you're not in trouble, but you're just not doing anything. All right. See, like that was no good, but I'm not in trouble. And if you do just like a millisecond too late, now the ball shoots up there, goes, and you're in trouble, because this game is so fast. It's just so dangerous, man. Okay. Yeah. Now that's one way to get there, right? Whatever. But like when I'm actually playing the game, right? If I'm over there and I want to get to that flipper, unless I'm desperate, I'm just going to shoot it up that orbit. Be safe. Shoot the ball up there, around there, and then maybe I'll have it where it comes down there. Because It's very, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's rare, but I feel like it's less rare for me to get in trouble from up there than from, like, and here's another thing too. If I fuck up a post pass, right, it's really gonna make me upset because it's like, I totally just brought that upon myself. Whereas if I just shoot it up there, and then I'm hitting some stuff up there, I'm actually pumping up my bonus and getting letters, and then it goes down the middle, and I'll be like, well, it went down the middle. There was nothing I could do. But if I screw up the post pass, that was all me. You know what I mean? I'm working on it though. It's not perfect. Like I said, his machine actually post passes really nice. Because like if I did that, I'd be like, dude, I just ruined the whole game. Because in League, man, that's it. Like that's game over. You're done. Game over. You don't have another chance for redemption. That game is done. You're going on to the next machine. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable. And the thing is that now that I have a machine, that it actually can work, right? You saw it. I did it like 4 times there. It can work. I'm learning how to do it properly. Now, when I go over to that league and those tournaments, and I'm getting familiar with those tables, those machines, I know what machines over there are. It's pretty trivial to do it, right? Like there's like his F-14 Tomcat. It's really easy to do it on. His Ghostbusters. Actually, no, his Ghostbusters is like, I was about to say it was the easiest. No, his Ghostbusters is the hardest because the thing about some of those machines over there is they have precision flippers and like super bouncy rubbers. If you have a table where it has precision flippers and super bouncy slick rubbers, don't be trying to do post pass because the ball has about 50 times more momentum when it's bouncing around down there when it's got that stuff on there. As opposed to like these stock like Williams flippers with these rubbers, you can do it. So I know when I get over there what I'm getting into with some of those. But it is nice to practice it. All right, let's play. So now what I want to do is I've played the extra easy settings. Now the last like 15 minutes of this stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to extra hard. Okay? I can just get rid of that ball so it doesn't screw up anything. Okay. We'll get it. It's one of those OCD things. I just don't want that ball sitting there. So when I get through here, it'll shoot it out. So now let's put it on extra hard. So the way that he has it at League, okay? So if I go into, I got to go to, let's see, you see it says I'm on extra easy altered. The first thing I'm going to do, okay, that was ridiculous. Nope. Oh. I'm going too fast through these. It's like in the 60s, they have where you can install so he installs it extra hard. Okay, then you just go through that. Installs extra hard. Now if I go back, I'm just gonna go right from the get-go. Fixed replay, scores, replay, I'm not 100% sure. So replay award needs to be just audit, just nothing. Special award needs to be, there actually shouldn't be anything. I'm trying to remember how we set this. But the big thing is you go through maximum extra balls, you turn them off. So you see how it went from 9 to no extra balls? You want to do that. Then you go to rescue timer, 0. You go to, that's off. Special spots, that actually could be 0. kill spot 0. Turn that to no. Oop. Turn that to no. Turn this. Nope. I guess I could just leave that to that. That doesn't matter. Yagov kicker. That's the one. You want to set this to 2. Because 1. So when you adjust the Yagov kicker, it's how hard that solenoid fires. So on setting 1, it fires easy, but it doesn't give you flight insurance. Yagov kicker 2, Yagov kicker 2 is it fires really hard and doesn't give you flight insurance. 3 is it fires easy and gives you flight insurance. And 4 is it fires hard and gives you flight insurance. So he does it where it fires hard and gives you nothing. So that should be good. So now if I go to now this is about as hard as the game is going to get. So now when I'm practicing for league, right? I say, okay, if I'm going to play in the tournament, I can pretend that the 3 people that I'm going to play against, somebody's going to get 200,000, somebody's going to get 600,000, and somebody's going to get 1.2 million. Can I beat them? And there are no restarts, and obviously there's no extra balls here. You can tell, like, once I shoot the ball, like, you don't get your kickback right away. This is as hard as it gets. So this is actually really good practice. It would have been nice to get closer to breaking the DMD, but I'm past that at this point. Yeah, I did get the owner's manual. Look at this. Hold on. So here's the cover. When the guy came over and he fixed my GI relay, the cover came off. But yeah, I think I actually showed this off on the one stream. I'll show this. It'll take me 10 seconds, and I'll start playing. Yeah, look. I got the manual. So like when you come in here, first of all, when you're going to fix stuff, it's got all the diagrams and everything. So like it really helps you out when you're trying to fix stuff. But one thing that is in here is that when you're trying to set your those settings, there's like 70 of them. Every single one of them has a table of what all of those numbers mean. So I know when I'm going to play extra hard, like he has it set up in League, I know exactly how he does it. This is hard as shit. So here we go. I'm walking into League now. I'm walking into the tournament tomorrow, guys. I'm going to post on my Discord. I'm going to do the live thing. You can watch me. The way that those tournaments work is there's 6 rounds, okay? Here, let me turn this off so that there's no sound. I'll be able to launch that. The way that the tournament works is there's 6 rounds, 6 games. Just 3 balls a game. No extra balls. There is kickbacks, like in this game. Like I don't even know if there's any. I don't even think you can turn off that rescue. You turn it off initially. You actually have to get it, but there's no way to like turn it off. I guess you could like disconnect the solenoid. I guess, but that'd be stupid. But no extra balls. Okay. The first reason he does that is because he wants the games to be shorter. But I think a bigger reason why you turn them off is, when you're trying to run a tournament like that, it's if you have extra balls turned on, and I've noticed this when I've had other people play this, it can get really confusing whose turn it is if you're shooting again. Because like when you shoot again on a ball, it doesn't just add it to like the end. It's like you're shooting again when it's your turn. So when you have extra balls turned on, the chance of you shooting somebody else's ball is skyrocketed. So no extra balls. And 6 rounds, you play 3 games. They usually take 25 minutes apiece. Four players on a game too. So when you're playing 4 players and it only takes you 25 minutes, you can he's got his machine set up freaking hard. Okay, like they're not easy. And so like I tell my wife, I said, I'm gonna leave here at 10. It starts at 11. I'll be home either around 2:30 or 5 or 5:30, because if you get into the top 8, you get into the playoffs, And then they just do like, you know, four in one group, 4 in another group. The top 2 in those groups make a group of 4 at the end, and that person wins. The last tournament, I was in the Final 4. There was like 20 people. I made it to the playoffs. I got into the Final 4. I got 2nd place. I lost on The Walking Dead. That's where I lost. Actually, where I lost was we played Galaxy. You guys ever seen the game Galaxy? It's a really older style game. Older than this, right? Or at least it may not be older than this, but it's definitely styled older than this. Dude, I got 850,000 points on Galaxy, which is like crazy. And I got 2nd place on that game. I lost to the guy that won the tournament. That's actually what lost me the tournament. But that's what I'm going to be trying to do. So, like, let's just picture now. Let's say round 1 of the tournament. Garrett, F-14 Tomcat. And I walk up here. And I'm not worried about other players. I'm not going to have 4 players on the screen. But let's say it's my turn to go, right? We're keeping in mind somebody will have gotten 200,000, somebody will have gotten 600,000, and somebody will have gotten 1.2 million. How am I going to do? Because to get 1.2 million, all you really need to do is get to the multi-ball and get through a couple safe landings, and you're good. You could get 200,000 in 10 seconds. But you can also get 20,000 in 10 seconds and you're done with the game. So let's see what happens. Here we go. See? And now, like, at this point, I'd be like, I wasn't even thinking about the fact I've been playing for so long with that kickback on that I lost the ball now. But hey, look, okay? We already got over 100,000 points, and we only played for 5 seconds. We got over 100,000. So, all is not lost. Because the one thing about when you're playing in a tournament, right, is you always want to win your match. But you absolutely cannot get last. When you're talking about 4 players. If you go through the whole tournament and you don't get last in a single one, you're probably going to do okay because you're going to win a couple, you're going to get 2nd place in a couple, but those last places ruin it for you. So, if we get over 200,000, we're good. We're already halfway there and we didn't do shit. And we only got the tee left to lock the first ball. And that's what this game does. Now I'd be in dire straits. Now we're up Shit's Creek, right? Now what do? I didn't do anything wrong there. The game just said, nope, you got nothing. So now what do? You got to hope and pray when the ball comes down. My very first thing I have to think about is getting that kickback. Because when I lost, I'm on ball 3. The 2 balls that I lost were on this out lane. I need to get that kickback. So, let's hope we get the kickback. See? So now, we're okay. We got the ball stopped. And you see how the rescue's like flashing in a certain... I actually turned that down way too low. But hey, you know what? Maybe he made it harder today. It's actually turned way too short, but I'll roll with it. I need to hit that rescue. So when I'm doing this, I didn't even go over it when I was playing before because I'm not really worried about it. But to get the kickback, it's way better to go for the opposite side. So like when I'm on the right flipper here, I want to go for it when it's lit on the left. Because it gives it to you when you hit that spot target on whatever arrow it is. So let's go for the left one. I missed it. And there it is. I just got last place. That's how it goes, man. So now, we'll try again. So now, if I get last place again, that's it. I'm done. I'm not playing again. But we're gonna try again. That's just the problem is I missed the shot that I really had to hit. You know what I mean? See? And now I don't get that back. So when I hit the kickback shot there, I actually got 50,000 points because I hit the Yagov kicker, but that's a death shot. And when you have it on extra hard, it doesn't give you the ball back. But that's actually a pretty decent ball because I got 140,000 there. And if you got a ball, if you can lock a ball, oh boy. Now, that was just stupid. Well, I'll get the lock one ball. So I didn't get last place, but I gotta get the 600,000 point guy now, which isn't that hard. But I need to lock these next few balls. Missed. I gotta change whatever that setting was. It's never that tight for the timing on rescue. But whatever, I'm dealing with it. For some reason, he turned it up. He turned it up today. He was upset with how long people were playing the games. I think that one is. So I would have got second place there. That would have sucked. All right, let's get back into here. I'll play a couple more games and that's it. But this is where I can really practice because it's not just getting used to doing the flipper tricks and timing and stuff. It's actually getting yourself accustomed to the pressure of if you got 10,000 points on your first ball, so what? You got to deal with it. Okay, it was this rescue timing. Rescue timer. I think. What does it go up to? I think he keeps it at 2. All right, so let's now. I'm gonna call bullshit on those first 2 because I had that fucked up. Now we're gonna play this now. All right. Pin strats. What version am I playing? I'm playing the 1987 real version made by Williams. This is the real thing. This is not VPX. I know that I'm very keen on virtual playing, but this is the real machine. I own one machine and it's this one. All right, let's try it. 200,000, 600,000, 1.2 million. I'm going to play 2 more games and that's it. Okay, we need the kick. We see how the rest. That is exactly how he has it because I know that timing is right. So let me get this smudge off the glass here. Okay, so let's get that left one. No, I should have nudged it. And you know what sucks? When I'm playing in the actual tournament, right? It wouldn't be my turn again for another couple minutes. I'd be sitting there thinking the whole time, dude, you couldn't have just nudged that? All I had to do was nudge that stupid thing with an up nudge, and I would have been fine. But now I'm on ball 2. How the mighty have fallen. Got the kick back there miraculously. I'll take that. So, hopefully, if I can get some bonus here, I will not get last place. You son of a bitch! Last place again. This is it. This is it. I will tell you point blank though. I've gotten first place in a match over there in a tournament with 195,000 points. Because this game will bust your freaking balls, dude. This game busts your balls with no extra balls, no kick, with no help. I have won with 195,000. I didn't get that there, but just pointing that out. Okay. We only got one. We can cheat the lock. There we go. You bastard! You son of a bitch! Yeah, I know. When you're watching on your phone, dude, it looks they all kind of look the same, you know. Son of a bitch! That Yagoff kicker is a ball buster. Okay. That was a great shot there. See, it's like when you're playing on this hard setting, you get a real appreciation for when you hit a really good shot. Okay. Still not good, but 300,000 is not bad. Maybe we get a multi-ball here. We're only one letter away here. We can actually hit the lock. We can hit the lock. Oh, no, don't do that! Let's get the kick back. No! Damn. All right, I would have got second place. Damn it. An hour and 40. Let me be right back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Ben asked, when's the next flipper battle? Well, okay, so it's going to be an off Friday for me. So this Friday is an off Friday. What's this Friday? So Monday's the 4th, Thursday's the 7th. So Friday's the 8th. 2 weeks from the 8th. So that's another 14th. So what, the 22nd? That would be my bet. Ben, if you're asking me, I can't tell you for sure. But I would say that, what did I just say? So the 8th so the 22nd, that'd be my best bet of when the next flipper battle is going to be. And it will be on Black Rose. I'm going to play one more game on extra hard for y'all. And then I'm getting out of here. This is busting my balls. And I got to get some sleep, man. I'm almost hoping I don't get this damn thing. This is going to bust my balls. This busts everybody's balls over there, bro. Like I told you, man, I've gotten first place with 193,000 points. So, if I'm sitting here going, man, I just got 300,000, that sucks, that might actually be pretty good. did I get the lock going already? Oh, what a crock of crap. All right, well, we'll lock one. All right. Come on, that's terrible. I missed it. Okay, we're back. Even if I missed the timing, but even if I'd gotten the timing, it wouldn't have mattered. Well, this is just terrible. That's how you want to hit that, on the way up. I'm playing another one. Fuck that. I didn't get last place. My tournament wouldn't be over yet. But that would not have helped me. Let's just get 1,000,000 points on extra hard and we'll call it good. Let's do that. I missed. Really? They call this game F-14 over at League. Everybody hates this game. I love it, but everybody hates it. All right. We can cheat the lock here, just like that. Need a hot streak. That's some bullshit. Man. I didn't get the timing there. All right. That came down like a son of a bitch. As long as I'm not getting lower than 200,000, I'm happy. I need to get a 1,000,000 point game here, though. And then I'll end it. Thank you, Ryan. I'll tell you what would be good. If I got, like, F-14... I mean, I'm not playing F-14 good now, but I'm playing good enough to where... And I know the game enough to where I'll be comfortable. And his machine plays easier than mine, to be 100% honest. I hope I get F-14. Oh, yeah, it's just stupid. All right, we're starting over. I hope I get F-14, Ghostbusters, Fun Fest, John Wick, what else? AC/DC. That's 4, right? So I need another 2. Let's do Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then I could do Medieval Madness, or that game's been kicking my ass. I could do I don't know. I have to think about it. I definitely want those 4 though. Okay, now I'm not focused. I didn't get the kickback, but it just gave it to me there. Yep. When it comes out of that Yago kicker like that, you're fucked. You're in trouble. But look at how much harder this game plays without all the help. And you have to go for that. So now I'd be in real dire straits here. I'd be like, man, I'm in real trouble. I'd almost be looking to get maybe a launch bonus or something. Nope. I actually did go for that Yagow kicker because that gave me 50,000. So I got over 200. Brutal. I'm playing like cheeks though. There we go. Now we're in good shape. Now we're in good shape. This is the game. This is it. This is the night ender. You bastard. Look at how fast that whipped around. Let's get the multi-ball. Get the jackpot. And we'll be good to go. Oh, I thought I had it. No, I fucking didn't have the kickback. All right, I'll be locked for multi-ball. This would be the game. I would be like, if I was in this spot, if I was walking up to the table now on ball 3 in the tournament, I'd be like, dude, I can totally win this right now. Getting 1.2 million, totally possible. Because I'm gonna lock the ball here, which honestly, when you're, and this is another thing about this game in particular, and a lot of games, the locks are shared like between everybody. But not your progress, but the actual physical balls being locked is shared. So if I was playing this game with a bunch of other people, that ball might already be sitting in that lock up there. So when I shoot this, it might shoot it out, but it would lock it, but it would actually not lock the ball there because it's already there. But when I'm playing by myself, it's going to lock it there. But if I was playing with 3 other people, that ball might already be there. So now I get some time to sit here. Might not be the case if I was playing in real life. Let's get the kickback. No, no, I'm not going for the kickback here. Okay? If I was in this position in the tournament, that fighter jackpot's $1 million. I mean, shit. The rest, the safe landings are 250,000 apiece. I'm going for the lock. Screw the kickback. I could hit the rescue and it comes down the middle. If I hit the lock, I could be good here. Maybe we get the kickback on the rip, but we're going for this. Oh, that would have been in there. No, you son of a bitch. We got nothing. We got nothing from that multi-ball. But we still have a chance here. We still have a chance. The fact that we started it was good. Got some points for that. Got the kickback. No! Oh! All we needed was one safe landing. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you ain't got it. I had 1.1. I need a 1.2. That was fun though, right? Hopefully tomorrow I get the 1.2, right? So hey guys, this was fun. Here, I'll turn the music off so you're not listening to the music blaring the whole time. This was fun, guys. Wish me luck tomorrow. I'm going to post the... I could probably post right now. He's probably already got it. I'm going to post the... he does his tournaments on Match Play. If you guys are familiar with any of these, any normal IFPA events, they usually use Match Play, which is a great tool developed for pinball tournaments. It'll be on there. There's usually 20 people there. The last two of these tournaments, I got third place and second place. You think first place is on the horizon? I really need to win one of these because I want to go to the Alabama State tournament at the end of the year. And if I win one of them, I mean, I'm not saying it's not putting me in, but it's putting me in a lot better spot than I am right now. You need to be in the top 16. After I got second place in the last tournament, I was like 20th. I'm pretty sure I've fallen down to 30th by now. But if I win tomorrow, that might put me in the top 16. Close. So, and it also depends on who shows up. Because there's one guy who didn't show up to the last tournament who is a highly rated player. And if I'd gotten second to him, that would have given me more points. But he didn't show up, so it was the points were a little lower. So second place wasn't as great, even though second place in 20 people is pretty good. Okay? But I'm going to try to win tomorrow. I'm going to post that on my Discord, and you guys can follow along. And if we play F-14 Tomcat, I'll probably whip out my phone and record some of it. I mean, not like me playing or anybody, but I'll show you guys like how that looks over there, because it's weird because like you watch me play this and I'm playing in a dark room with the lights and it looks great, dude. His is his F-14 is in the brightly lit part of his house, like little pool house, because I think it's just because this game is so dark. If you don't have the proper lighting, and he just said, fuck it, I'm going to put it to where all the lights are. So it honestly, that makes the game look worse because now you can see all the different flaws and everything. But I'll show you all if I play that. But wish me luck. Thank you to everybody that was here. So I know we had Jay, Ryan, Ben, we had Chalada level 1 point. Holly showed up for a minute. Pinstrats Dan too. Bro, it's like breakfast time over there now. You like when I play tomorrow, you're gonna be going to bed. So it starts at 10 o'clock. It starts at 11 o'clock Central Time. I leave here at 10 o'clock Central Time. So 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, and it goes till you're out. So I tell my wife I'm gonna be home by 2, or I'm gonna be home by 5 or 6. Hopefully it's 5 or 6, right? So until I see you guys next time, this is Tomato Grass saying peace!